evening to all you wisdom walkers out there. This is Jojopah Maria and Sarama coming to you with some astrology, some special astrology um, for today and into tomorrow that is so important for you to get this information. Um, I normally don't do live streams on Sunday, and especially not for some of you Sunday night. But as spirit would have it, my wonderful great nephew, Adrian, really helped me realize I needed to get this information out to you. Um, so I'm dedicating this to him and to all those younger people out there, he's 16 years old, that are waking up or are awake to what this age of Aquarius is really all about. And this energy that is happening today and into tomorrow, to me, is really a very significant piece of the age of Aquarius energy. So it is this conjunction, and tomorrow it'll be a triple conjunction. So today it's the first part of the triple conjunction, which is it is the planet Uranus, and it is in conjunction, which means at a 0 point, like totally lined up with what is called the North Node. Yeah. And what is the North Node, you may ask? Like, what is that? So, as you can see in this picture here, this is a symbol for it in astrology. It's kind of a U, up inverted U with curls on it. Um, and the North Node, and there's also a South Node, are points that we use the moon to help us uh, understand or visualize. They're portals, okay? And a portal is an what can I say? It's an opening between this world and the other world. Yeah. And thanks to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we now are more able to realize there really are these other universes that are next to us. And so this particular portal aspect in the cosmos, what's called the nodes, um, have a energetic that is brought to us from the other world into our world. And why? To help us with what we're really here to do, which is what? Yeah, it's to grow and evolve. It's to become the best version of ourselves. And so the North Node stands for our destiny. Yeah. It is the unknown. Well, let me put it this way. It's a combination of the known and unknown because there are people that wake up to my purpose in life is this, and you're clear about that, or you come to it as I did when I was in my 20s. But it's about how to actually experience and to live that purpose. There's a lot that you can't know. Yeah, there's mystery to it. And so I like to think of the North Node energy as the portal that is calling us forward on the journey to learning how to live our purpose. Yeah. Because, as children, and especially if we go through standardized education, we're going to be getting a lot of information from other people about what our purpose is and how we should live it. But that energy that comes from the North Node will correct that. And that is definitely the energy that is happening. That's the energy that is happening for us today and tomorrow. So let me just check on my comments to see. I got some comments here. Um, oh wow, I get a compliment already. Woo hoo 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 hoo. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for that. Let me tell you something. I don't know how I'm looking so good because I'm so tired. I had such a busy week this week, which was great. I mean, it was a really good busy, but yeah, I'm tired. So thank you for that because seeing no good looking. Also, this energy I'm feeling, and for me, and that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the difference between this energy for somebody who is younger versus somebody who's older like me. Um, and older in that I've been doing my work for a longer amount of time. That's really what I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about age. I'm talking about just that if you haven't been doing your work for as long as I have, then you in the younger group. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So stop, queen. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Hey, thank you all for checking in and to know that you're here watching. So, the node energy, again, that's our destiny is pulling us. Now, the south node, just to give you a quick definition, if you don't know, that's called our karmic portal, meaning from our past. And I think of our past and our past lives really as ancestral energy. Yeah. Yeah. Like, and we all, because we carry it in our DNA. Yeah. And sometimes it's more prominent in others than it is in somebody else. But yeah, so we all got a past to us because we wouldn't be here without it, right? We're standing on somebody's shoulders. And so when you think about that, there are things in that ancestral past that may need tending to, cleaning up, forgiveness work always. Or it also could be something that you promised to do, or your ancestors promised to do and they didn't get a chance to do it. Yeah. But it is seen as karmic, meaning like, okay, now you got to pay your dues, you got to pay your debt. And I don't think of it like that. I just think about more involving purpose, that this stuff from the past we do need to consider. And I always talk about getting the treasure out of what has happened so that when we go forward into our future, yeah, we're carrying good things. We're carrying really good things. Um, so that's what the node piece is about, right? So it's this mysterious portal bringing us energy about our mysterious future, but totally about our true purpose in life. Yes. So what's happening with this alignment between um, Uranus and the North Node? I'll start with that one first for you. Um, what's going on is that, and I'm going to skip through a couple of slides here. Oh, there it was right there. That's the one I want. So, with the North Node conjunction with Uranus, and it's in the sign of Taurus. So, everything is in the sign of Taurus, it's in that part of the sky. Um, so, this first day, we're focusing on today what things are connected to the planet Uranus and the sign of Taurus. Now, and again, more background as to why this is so epic. This is such an important energy. And for those of you that are empathetic and why you're feeling it so deeply, it's because, as it says here, the North Node and Uranus only meet every 15 years. So this conjunction will influence us for the following 15 years. Yeah, it's setting us up. And we will witness an amplification of Uranian themes, which are, and again, this is all aligned with the age of Aquarius energies, breakthroughs, shakeups, innovations, and unexpected developments, as well as other things that are meant to really shake us free from the past. Yeah. At an individual level, the conjunction will be experienced as a pull to live our life on our own terms. We can discover resources and talents we didn't know we had, or we can finally get rid, and this is most important, of trauma and energy draining behaviors that have been sabotaging us for years. Yeah, yeah. Amen to that. So if you are younger, as my great nephew is, what this energy will be doing is really bringing up feelings from a situation involving a person, a place, or a thing, or a situation that was disappointing to you, heartbreaking, that was confusing to you. Like you may have been a situation where you thought, oh, it's all good, everything's right, and then you find out, in not a nice way that, oh, okay, that it wasn't what I thought it was. Yeah. And so with this energy, like what my nephew's going through, he was feeling like all of this grief. Yeah, all of this grief, all this sadness, almost feeling like he was going backwards. But you're not going backwards. No, that's not what's happening. What's happening is the pull from that node, from that portal, is saying, I gotta pull you really out of that in a way you never thought you'd be pulled out of it. And the only way we come out of anything that was painful is we have to feel it more. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're feeling that, if you're feeling this pain today, if you're feeling upset, if you're feeling, like, I'm stuck again, I'm going backwards. No, 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 no. No, you are not. Trust me. That is not what is going on. What is going on is that you are being called forward. Yes. Yes, you are being called forward. So it's really important to not beat up on yourself. It's important to nurture yourself, nourish yourself, do something kind to yourself, help yourself be um, in a place of just relaxation, you know. Take care of your nervous system, meaning don't read or look at or watch anything that's going to have you going like, ah, like this is not the time to watch a movie. Nope. No, don't go see Nope. Go see Thor: Love and Thunder because you'll be laughing the whole movie like I did. You can go see that, even though there's a little bit of scary parts, but it's not as bad as Nope. Um, and again, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Now, if you're older, meaning doing your work longer, like I have, this energy is going to really help you get clarity about what you have released. Yeah. And let you know where you were stuck, but you're not stuck anymore. Yeah. Like, I had a little bit of pain, leg pain showing up. And if you know Louise Hay, you look in Louise Hay and she will tell you that, anytime we have some pain in the knee, the leg, the foot, that's, the energy of saying you were stuck, but you're not stuck anymore. You've moved forward. And in my personal experience, leading up to this incredible, once in a lifetime triple conjunction, which I'll explain about Mars in a second, um, I have been for like about 15 days really going through experiences that let me know I made it through. Yeah, I am not who I was 15 years ago, 7 years ago, that I've really made it through, and that it's important for me to have a consciousness about that. So, yeah, I can think about things that were really painful to me in my life, but they're not affecting me in the way it would be if I were younger. Yeah. So that's kind of the difference, and I hope that helps. So if you're older like me with this energy, it's the same message though. Nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. Be be relaxed. Do something light and loving, help somebody out that doesn't take all your energy, but that you do it from a place of, ease and lightness. Yes. Very, very important for the energy that we have going today. Yeah, yeah. So, um, next, as we move into this triple conjunction with these three planets, I want to share with you some of the wisdom from Astro Butterfly. Astro Butterfly, one of my favorite astrologers out there. And she says this about this Uranus transit. in Taurus and with the North Node. She says most people are filled with positive anticipation when there's a Uranus transit because they hope that Uranus will bring them something they want, that Uranus will somehow make the impossible possible. In reality, expect the unexpected means that we expect to have what we expect to happen will not happen. What will eventually happen is something that is not even on the radar of our awareness. The good news is that the North Node conjunct Uranus will only bring us those events, opportunities, and people that serve our highest good. Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff there. So think about that. Think about, because what Uranus also represents is it's considered the planet of freedom, liberation, okay? Moving out of the past and into the future. Moving away from something that was restrictive into something that is going to support us in what? In living in the truth of who we are. Yeah, not being told there's something wrong with us or something bad about us because we're different. Okay. So we right away, as she says, you think you may know what is that energy that's going to happen or that thing that's going to happen, but in reality, you don't know. Back to the mystery of the North Node. But we can trust that whatever is going to show up is showing up for our highest purpose. So, what's the message here? The message here with this energy today and moving into tomorrow when Mars shows up is to surrender to a greater order and direction. Yeah. Let go of thinking you need to figure it out. Be open to learning, be open to receiving what it is that is really going to help you live your liberated lifestyle. Yeah. That's going to have you get freed up because it's going to happen in ways you can't imagine. And that's how you know it's new, right? It's not a repeat of the past. It's something new coming in that we can be extremely, extremely excited about. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Now, Mars showing up in this whole drama is very interesting because neither Uranus nor Mars like being in Taurus. Taurus is a sign about stability. It's very much associated with the status quo, right? What you're expected to do by, the bigger society, say. It's the traditions. It is also about those things that have us tied to a situation, a place, a person. Okay. It's also connected to our bodies, and Uranus, Taurus, the bull, right? So it's like very grounded, very earth-like, earth-based. So that's why it's also about our home, our familiar situations, it's all of that. But its job is to lock things down. Uranus and Mars? Uranus being like, okay, it's time for freedom. It's time for liberation. You got to let all that stuff go. And Mars being like this engine of like, yeah, let's burn it up. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's get into action. Let's go to battle. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. So there's tension. This is a very intense planetary alignment that's going on. And the fact that it's in the North Node, yeah, Shazakudi, yeah. Um, the fact that it's in the North Node and, that portal open to the unknown, I think that makes it even more intense. And so you're going to be feeling, you may be feeling um, really kind of disrupted, pulled out of your routine. That's what happened to me over the last 15 days. I went someplace and I helped out a friend, and I went someplace and actually did presentations in person in a very safe way with very great COVID regulations. A shout out to Cal State LA campus. Like, they're doing it, man. They rocked it. It was wonderful. You had to have a vaccination card, you had to take a test before you came, and you had to wear your mask all the time. But that really threw me out of my regular routine because I'm usually working on Zoom like I'm doing this now. Um, so all of that was stepping into an unknown. And this is the only way though we get to learn. And so this energy is coming to bust up your routine. You should be knocked off of your routine. Um, and of course, that's going to create some anxiety because right now, with so much going on that we have no control over, I mean, the flooding that happened in Kentucky, there are still fires breaking out here in the Southwest where there's still a really bad drought going on. Um, there was water in Las Vegas. They had like this monsoon that where they got floods. So it's like, we don't know what's going on. It's strangeness, strange weather, strange situations that are going on that we have no control over. And so you want to have something stable and familiar and secure. Let that go. Let that go. Just tell yourself you're going to get back to that, but it's going to be different. It's going to be better. Yeah, that's how you want to look at it. That I'm get back to my security, but it's right now I'm being asked to open up and to learn what I need to let go of, what I need to not keep holding on to. Because here's the thing, in reality, it really isn't bringing you and can't bring you the level of security and safety that you really want. I'll put it in another terms, in terms of a relationship. You may be being asked to let go of a relationship that you've been in because it has brought you stability and security. But it's not gonna bring that. It's not gonna keep being able to do that. We're in a time where there are things that are coming to an end. Yeah, things are coming to an end, and these new things wanna come in, and so they're pushing us forward. You can you'll experience it in this way too, because what's happening with this energy, with this triple conjunction that is going on, and I'll bring back that picture because I think it helps. This triple conjunction that's going on, it is saying this energy showing up as it is. And the triple conjunction, by the way, the Uranus and Mars in Taurus in the North Node, that only happens once in a lifetime. Yeah. I think the last time it happened was in the 1800s, something like that. I might have the date wrong, but anyway, it's yeah, this is like once in a lifetime this is happening. So this means that it is potent energy, powerful energy that is going to affect us for a long time. Okay. Just Uranus in Taurus North Node, that's 15 years. But this triple conjunction, oh yeah, it's bringing something that's going to last a long time. And what happens is it's not like, okay, today, tomorrow, I'm going to feel it all. I'm going to feel all the change, unless you're hyperly sensitive. You don't want to be that. You're not going to feel it all, but you're going to feel some, and then it's going to increase because what that energy is doing, it's bringing in a cosmic force that is going to tighten the screws on the back door of the past. It's going to be really hard, folks, to open up that door. Like, really hard. So that means that when we're trying to do and be things as humans, just on that human level, that can no longer serve us in moving forward and evolving into the truth of who we really are, we're going to feel those consequences. We're going to get consequences. We're going to feel those consequences. Then, at a personal level, if you are trying to live out of a past, whether it's yours, whether it's your mama's, your daddy's, your grandmama, grandpapa, great grandpapa, all that, you're trying to live out of that, again, those screws have been tightened, you're going to get the consequences. So here's what it is that we all need to begin to do. in earnest, more in earnest. Here's what we need to do. We need to be able to start focusing on what it is that is going to have us move into the future. Back to Astro Butterfly, lovely quote here. She says, Uranus conjunct North Node in Taurus promise is freedom on our own terms. This freedom has nothing to do with rebellion, fighting authority, or breaking the law, but having a deep knowing of who we are, of what we can change and what we cannot change. This deep awareness of what's within our area of influence, combined with the call to grow into the best possible version of ourselves, is what will eventually set us free. I love that. Love that. Especially that growing into the best possible version of who we are. That's what it's about. That is so what it is totally about. Yeah, make it a little bigger for you. Just sit with that for a minute. Just feel that. This is why this energy is going on. This is why things are being flipped over, flipped up, um, ended and restarted, broken and put back together. All the discombobulation that you may be feeling right now. This is what it is. We are being called to grow into the best possible versions of ourselves. And this is what will set us free. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. I just think about that. I just feeling that energy, just feel that energy. It's just like really, it's really, really powerful. Really powerful. And that's what I want you to really take away from this today. I want you to really take away that for whatever is happening, whatever is shifting, whatever is a challenge for you emotionally, physically, spiritually, culturally, I'm gonna throw that in there, um, mentally, whatever is going on, I want you to hold it as this is going to take me to the best version of myself. That the reason I am experiencing this, I'm going through this, that this is in my purview, right, is because I'm being taken forward into a future that's that north node of the best version of me. Don't resist this. Don't resist it. Don't come up with excuses to not allow the disruption and the dismantling. Be grateful for it. Say thank you, God, or whatever your greater order and direction is. Have a gratitude about it. We have been waiting for this as humans for a long time, a long time. And if you're alive and being breathed by your God, that means you're supposed to be here going through this to get to that best version of yourself, which is what? Which is you're connected to your soul, you're divine, you're loving, you're kind, you're compassionate, you're open to learning things new, you're willing to connect with people who are different than you, and so that you can be enhanced in your understanding of what it means to be a human being, that you're not carrying around fears and mistrust, that you're living your life and it's full and it's rich and it's beautiful. It's Earth 838. Yeah. So again, this very epic, intense triple conjunction that we are going through is going to carry us forward. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. There are some other astrologers out there with some information on this, including Astro Butterfly. She did one on about Mars too. Um, and a couple of there's one Heather Enswith Worth. I love her. She is really good. And I'll leave you a link in the description box below this video so that you can read and also listen to Heather's version. She puts in some more mythology, which is really cool about this time. And yeah, and just know that it's going to be good. So again, big thank you and shout out to my beautiful Adrian for helping me realize, even though I was tired, I still needed to get this message out to everyone who needs to hear it so that again, you understand that what we're going through has purpose. And we're all on this road to become the best version of ourselves. Thank you so much for listening. Have a beautiful rest of your evening, and I will be talking with you again very soon. Bye bye now.